Alright guys, this is Icefox here. Just here with another with a deck profile of my new Evoldo Heroes. Now, this is basically based around this little guy right here, Evoldo Kaiser Rega. He's a once per turn or a one turn solemn, uh, basically where he can solemn a spell trap or a normal or special summon of a monster is attempted. Well, I mean the only way you can get him out though is by two level 4 Dino types. So it kind of limits you, yes, but I mean, the way this deck is built and the way you can build other ones with cards coming out is he's going to be raping in the TCG next format whenever we get the next cards and when we get them. He's just going to be raping. Well, I guess it's time to get onto the deck profile. So we got our hero engine, two Neo Solace, one Stratos, one Wildheart. You'll see why I tech him later on. Um, we got our two Evolder or three Evolder Ceratos, two Evolder Diplodocus, however you pronounce that. Um, two Evolder Alcanodon. My grammar's pretty crappy right now. Two Evoldo Japhiros, three Evoldo Westlows, two Gen X Ally Birdmans, one Glow Up Bulb. Then we got our spells, one Book of Moon, one Dark Hole, one Emergency Call, one Giant Trunade, two Miracle Fusions, one Monster Reborn, two MSTs, Potted Duality times 3, one Reinforcements of the Army. Then we got our traps, two Dimensional Prisons, one Mirror Force, one Phoenix Wing Windblast, um, one Solemn Judgment, two Solemn Warnings, one Torrential Tribute. And then we got our extra deck. Um, we got our hero end of the extra deck for those Miracle Fusions, one Elemental Hero Gaia, and two Elemental Hero Nova Masters. I like Nova Master just because when he destroys a monster, you get the draw card. It's kind of a funny effect, and ever since I've seen him, he's been kind of a dream for me to find a deck that I can use him in. So we also got the Catastor, one Brionac, two Gen X Ally Triforces, one Jurak Velfido, one Stardust Dragon, one Trishula. Then we got our XYZs, two Evo Kaiser Regas, one Gemnite Pearl, one Utopia, and one Steel Swarm Roach. Now the reason why I tech the Wild Heart is just for that off little chance that I happen to still have him on the field um, when I go to Synchro for Triforce. Triforce's Earth ability is if he attacks, your opponent cannot activate a spell or trap card until the end of the damage step. So if they got that face down Mirror Force or something else like that, you've basically just stopped him from actually activating that against your Triforce, which is more than likely going to be your bigger threat on the field at the moment. Um, Also, the reason why I'm teching Phoenix Wing Windblast is because I found that in one duel, I had this guy really dead in my opening hand because I opened up with him and one Diplodocus. Diplodocus cannot really be used for anything except for um, well, when it's special summoned by an Evoldo effect. Well, for his effect, he needs to be either in the graveyard or the deck. So, I mean, if you open up with him, he's pretty dead because he's only 1600, so he's not even a decent beater. So, I just tech it in there just for that off chance that I open with that again because I've been noticing that happens a little bit too often. As for the reason why I'm running three potted dualities, it's mainly just for the fact of trying to open up with it. I run max amount because it's just a better chance of drawing it opening hand. It's not a bad idea. It's not a good one either, but it's not too bad, and it hasn't really been screwing me over or anything. And even if it's dead in my hand, Phoenix Wing will be there to discard it if I don't need it. But yeah, that's the deck profile for today, and we're out.